You guys, what is up? It is I, the Concrete Catwalk. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I love all things thrift, vintage new, nearly new, estate sailing, you name it. I love it. To my catwalkers, mwah! Welcome back to a new video this Sunday. And those of you who are newly subscribed, thank you so much for coming along together with me on this journey. You guys, we have a lot of ground to cover. As you can see from the title, I am not a fan, and I'm going to get into that whole thing. In my last video about 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks ago, I said to you guys that there is going to be a giveaway announcement, and oh boy, yes it is. Before we even head down that direction, with regards to old things that are having a revival, listen, I have a huge affinity for vintage things. You already know that, and those of you who are new here, I'm just giving you an introduction, a little bit of the things that I like, what I tend to go after when I am interested in looking for things. However, when it comes to why I am not a fan, I am not a fan of re-edition handbags. Now hear me when I talk about this. I'm speaking in terms of what I prefer. People who are out there who love re-editions, freshened up version of an original, that is fine. We all have different likes and tastes. I'm not criticizing that. I'm simply saying, for me, I am not a fan of re-editions because it's something about having the first of the bag. And you know what happens once that bag comes out, everyone carries it, it dies down. Bags typically come back with a smash, or it'll be a design house that introduces a bag that will trigger you into the direction of something that used to be in another design house. And I'll give you a good example. This Bottega bag triggered a lot of people. I'm going to do it here and here. It triggered a lot of people to do what? Run into the direction of the back in the day, early 2000s YSL Mombasa bag. Now let me tell you, for me, the Mombasa bag was a bag that I literally drooled over. At the time, I think the Mombasa bag was running somewhere close to $800 to over $1,000, depending upon if it had special skins or if it was zebra. The leather bags typically fell into that $700 to $800 range. Well, what happened with me back then was I ended up getting a baby Mombasa bag. And if I can find the picture, I will post it here or here so that you can see. And I got that baby Mombasa bag, didn't really carry that bag, held it in my wardrobe for about 3 years, and then ended up selling the bag. Well, fast forward, I ended up buying a medium-sized Mombasa bag in the color black. This bag pulls up more of a black-brown color, but my God, this bag, it is the type of bag that is essentially timeless. If you guys want me to do an in-depth about this piece, a full rundown about what my experience has been with this bag, I can do that with this, but let me come back on track. This is the type of first edition piece you will never get again. To me, the first time a bag is introduced is the time to get the bag. No design house, I don't care if it's Gucci, I don't care if it's YSL or Chanel, no design house is going to be able to replicate the first of anything that they've done the way it was done the first time. And that is why I always typically focus on the first edition of a bag. Let me move on from this. Let me slide over here to the shoes. Ballet flats have been low-key at the forefront for at least now 2 years. There's a little twist on this I've fallen in love with, and it is coming by way of the Ballet sneaker. Now, Adidas back in the day had this thing, this sneaker Ballet esque type of a shoe. They are very sleek. They have, and I'll post up here and here so that you can see some of the vintage ones that I've come across, but they have straps to them, laces, some of them Velcro. Now there is a new interpretation of those ballet sneakers, but I went and I took a look on one of my favorite sites. You guys know Grailed. So I came across these beauties. My God, you guys, these vintage Adidas with gold and white patent. I saw these, and mind you, when I bought these had a little minute to get here because these came from the Ukraine. The person has a store in the Ukraine, a business in the Ukraine, and they had these listed for sale. You guys, I purchased these for all of $45 US. These are so comfortable. I'm going to hold these up so that you can see. These were like dead stock, never worn. I don't think I could have found these anywhere but on the World Wide Web. Okay, so let me move on. The next pair of shoes, going in line with where we're headed, the bowling bag. We know Prada sent a big bowling bag down the runway, and I will post up here so that you can see. Everyone has been losing their minds because it's what? Flashing us all the way back to the 2000s. Bear with me because we're going to get there. When I saw that bag, I got triggered in another way. The early 2000s and the bowling shoes were a thing. Well, I happened to be out doing something that I have not done in quite a long time, and that is thrifting. Came across these Skechers bowling shoes, Y2K, late 90s, early 2000s. I paid all of $5.99 for these. Give that perfect retro back 2000s, everything was cool vibe, and I am here for it. You can find them on eBay. They're a pretty decent price, sometimes in the 30s, 40s, $50 range. If you come across these are well worth it. Okay, one more pair of shoes. I kept thinking about Arena sandals. I have a vintage pair of Arena sandals in brown that have been worn to the gods. So now these are the ones with the covered grommets that are on them. I came across these gray on the real. Got these for all of $40. You guys can't even do this stuff again, and it's getting harder and harder to try and find. And when I tell you, I searched for these for months because sizes, these especially, my other Arenas do not have this in the front. They're just open. The size, I believe, for those ended up being about a size 38. Well, these I had to go all the way up to a 39.5 because these are cut on the very non-generous side. I'm gonna pull the other one out so that you can see it. These are everything. I want to move on to next to last thing that I again found myself on the pre-loved sites looking for a bowling bag by Prada. I'm talking the early 2000s Prada bowling bag. Everybody's the buzz. I ended up not finding anything on any of the sites, you name it, Vestiaire, I looked. I found myself on MERCARI and came across a Prada bag. Once it popped up, I knew this was going to be the bag that I was going to purchase. This bag was authenticated. Hard copy was provided in the box with the bag. I want you to look at this. My God, look at this Prada bowling bag. What I love about this is everything. I'm just going to be 100 with you. From the lock, the purple color, the white piping. It is just giving snob Prada. It's just the obnoxious color that Prada would do, whether it be yellows or greens. In this type of a bowler bag, the combinations were sick. Do I like the black one? Yeah, I do. But I think if you're going to do a vintage Prada bowling bag, because you're interested in a vintage Prada bowling bag, first go round, not these re-editions, you would want to pick it up in a color that is just like, is it perfect? No, it's got scratches on it, discoloration at the bottom. But guess what? I knew if I didn't get this bag, it was going to be hell and high water to try and find one at a reasonable price point. Because let me tell you, if you go on some of the sites, can get as high as $1,300, $1,500, $1,700, depending upon the condition. I landed this bird for $340. If you're interested in looking for a original Prada bowling bag and you don't want to break the bank and you've gone to all of these resale sites, check out places like MERCARI. I tell you, this was so far on my mind. Love everything about it. That brings us to the moment you all are waiting for, the rundown of this giveaway. I do not make my giveaways complicated. I do not want you guys running all over the place. Oh, go to Instagram, follow me here, do this, do this. No, my giveaway is very simple. All you need to do is like, comment, and be subscribed to my channel. When I show you this, I need to know why you want this. There is only one of this thing that I'm offering up for the giveaway, which means there will only be one lucky winner. I am headed towards having 1,000 subscribers. I do this because I enjoy sitting down with you guys, sharing things, telling you guys things, being authentic, and giving back. That's the whole point of why I'm here. So I have a giveaway that is starting today. This giveaway is going to run for 5 weeks. You have 5 weeks from today to get yourself like, commented, and subscribed, and we'll run through for 5 weeks, June the 15th, which is Father's Day. So from Mother's Day to Father's Day, 5 weeks in between, you guys have the opportunity to get yourself entered into this giveaway. The giveaway will close Sunday, June the 15th, which is Father's Day, and then the winner will be announced. The one lucky winner will be announced on Sunday, June the 22nd. So the giveaway starts what? Today, Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all of you who are moms, and to those of you who have moms who have transitioned on, happy Heavenly Mother's Day. This is what will be coming to you. I've looked at it. It's fantastic. If you are interested in entering the giveaway for this, you need to be liked, comment, and subscribe to my channel and tell me why. What you see and everything in here is what you will get. There is one bag in here. It is black. It has the things that it needs to have with it. This is not the, but if you do not mind that it is not the lucky winner will be randomly selected. I'm going to put this over here. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you do not want to miss out on anything that I post, tap that and you'll receive notifications each time I post a new video. Links to my socials will be listed in the description box below. You can head on over to Poshmark. You can check out my closet. I am Concrete Catwalk on Poshmark. If you see anything there that you are interested in, feel free to DM me there, or you can head on over to Instagram. I am the Catwalks Concrete on IG. Feel free to DM me there as well. The giveaway starts today, runs for 5 weeks, closes at midnight on Father's Day. The lucky winner will be announced on Sunday, June the 22nd. One bag goes to one lucky winner. Thank you so much for stopping by this week. Be safe. I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
me.